So I'm building this P-51 Mustang. It's all composite Mustang. Um, and I'll run into an issue with the hinges of the elevator and aileron and the rudder, but I'll show all that in a minute. As you can see, you're not getting full extension with the pocketed hinge. You see that? On both sides. And what's happening right here is this is touching because this is flat and it should actually be round, and also this is touching. So the skin on the top and the bottom is actually touching. So what I'm gonna have to do is remove this on both sides, not a whole lot, just a little bit, and have to round off this on both sides. And that goes with both elevators and horizontal stabs, as you can see. This one's not too bad. I don't know, it's hard to see, but you're still not going to get the same amount of throw out of it. So the top needs to be done. And then if we look over here, so the rudder's the same way. So if we look right here, you don't get the amount of throw that you need, and then you have to really push. And what's happening is this counterbalance right here is actually touching the stab on this side. So when you push, you have to really push hard. So in order to fix that, what I'm going to do, and already started a little bit of it, is put a piece of sandpaper through here, and then you rock it back and forth until you get smooth movements. I will say this: the instructions say that it wants 78 millimeters of throw on the elevator, and there's no way you're getting that. And also on the rudder, and I think they said 40 something inches on the ailerons. But anyway, I'm gonna get all this done right here, and then I'll come back after I'm finished. So if you see the previous video or the previous clip, I cut this area out right here on both sides, on the top and bottom, right here, and you can see the amount of difference that made, so that compared to the other one on both sides. So that's pretty much what you need to do. Also, kind of sanded both sides of these out on the tip, so now it's got pretty decent throw compared to what it was. It needs to be you know, a lot more than just barely. This is pretty decent. I still don't see where the instruction manual said that it needs to be 78 millimeters up and down. That's kind of a lot. Anyway, excuse the mess. I got a bunch of other projects going on back here too. My Mamba and F-16 I'm about to work on. Anyway, I'll get back once I'm done with the wings. Also, I don't think I showed this, but this is a before of the wing. So you see how much throw I have? So this is the max throw that the wing can get right now, or the aileron can get. See that? And that's happening on both of these. So that's the maximum aileron throw. They're also calling for, like, I think 48 or 49 millimeters throw on the aileron. I don't think you can get that. I don't know, it seems kind of excessive to me, but anyway. So once I get this cut down both sides, I'll show it. I'll show the difference anyway. So I just got finished cutting this wing, so that aileron hinge line right here. So trimming it back a little bit, and I'm talking just 1/8 of an inch, maybe 16. But look at the amount of throw that's different. So and it's much smoother. It doesn't feel like it's getting caught on nothing, but you can see the pretty much the difference. I mean, that's a pretty significant amount to give it the throw that I need. Anyway, I'm gonna work on the next one. And really, all I'm doing is putting a ruler right here, straight edge, getting what I think would be good, which is, like I said, about a 16th to an 1/8, but I usually go about a 16th right there. I take a Sharpie and I just mark the edge that I want. Like so, and then that marks this, and I'll do the other side. Let me see, that side didn't mark. This. I want to make sure I get it. I could probably do it free-handed, but I like to have a guide. You just if you have a guide, you can't mess it up. You can always take more off. You can't put more back on. But anyway, you have a little small line, like so. You can. I think you might be able to see it. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but right here there's a tiny little line. I don't know if it probably won't pick it up, but anyway, there's a little small line that runs across this area right here that I'm going to cut. So this is the result of the second wing. As you can see, it's a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, but I think that'll do. So yeah, and all I did was cut out along this edge. It's not as tucked in. There's a little gap, but there's nothing that can be done about that. I mean, it has to be done that way to be able to get the throws out. I don't know, these pocketed hinge design wasn't done right. I don't know, I'm just guessing. But anyway, now I have a ton of throw. Well, I have a throw more than probably enough, so I hope. Anyway, this week I'm gonna start putting servos in on both of these, the flaps and the ailerons. Probably put the landing gear in, and I'm also going to do that on the stabs. Let's look over here. So the stabs definitely need the elevator servos put in. So and then after that, should be pretty quick at this point.